Okay, now once again let's go to the settings, left option. Okay, under left options try to click the left option. Okay, and create a plane in the left window. Okay, no segments, so take this move tool, go to the modify properties, right click on this one, right click on this one to give it one option over here now. Okay, now if you want from wireframe to shaded mode, default shaded mode on this one, Alt W to make it maximize. Go to the material editor. Okay, now set this reference. Okay, name it as an year reference, and enter, and select this one and go to the diffuse properties, bitmap, double click on bitmap and select the image and open it now. Now assign material to selection and show visibility onto the viewport. Right now we can see almost all we got it, but slightly we are having slightly with a little bit more increase. Now I'll compress it now. Okay, once it is done, now I'm closing this material. I don't want any more this one. Now what we need to change the direction this one now. Just click this option. Now because by default it is X, so it has rotated, and what we want, it has done that one now. That is enough. Now come to the Alt W, go to the perspective view and try to move it towards back side now. Which direction? This direction only. Okay, and then you can see this one. What we need to do, right click on this object, go to the object properties. Okay, now freeze option and show frozen in gray we need to remove now. What happened now? Next time when you select, it will not select. Okay, now what we need to do, we need to create this one now. Go to the side view. First of all, create a plane as according to this one now. So first one, we want first plane to be created, then second plane to be created, then third plane to be created over here now. Now take the plane tool again. The plane tool, draw one shape on this side. Okay, and try to take the lines for this option and go to the edges and faces on this one. Okay, now I'll change the color for this one. Let's change it to as a pink color so that we can see the edges also. Right now we don't have any edges, so I'm adding more edges on this one. So I'm taking this length, length segment in this one. Approximately I'm taking 4 on this one, temporary. Later I will add it now. Now so right click on this one, convert to editable poly. Once it is done, select this vertex and try to grab it here and try to grab the second vertex over here now. Next vertex should be here and then this vertex should be over here now. Okay, then select this point and try to grab it here and select this point and try to grab it here now. Then automatically according to this one we need to go this, we need to send the second one approximately in the same position. Okay, so now what I'm doing, I'm selecting this edge now. Okay, now take again a ring option and try to connect it at least 3 to 4 points. I'm selecting again on this one. Okay, now select vertex again, try to grab the first point and drag and drop here now. But don't worry, why? Because one by one we'll arrange it and we'll make it properly on this one now. Place it over here now. Second placement should be here, third placement, rough placement now. This is not exact placement. Later we'll place it exactly where we want and proper smoothness will apply. Okay, now bring this one over here and bring this over here right now. And we need to properly rebuild the shape as per this one now. Again select this edges, ring option, connect option, again 4 points on this one. Zoom again on this one, go to the vertex mode. Okay, middle mouse button and try to grab the first point. Why? Because this is a major point. Just grab this one and drag and drop over here now. Next one you adjust it according to this shape now. Okay, now slightly when it is crossed little bit, so try to project it properly on this one now. Okay, now one more now. Take this edge, now select this one and go to this option ring first. Okay, and you will be having connection here now. Again take the four options again. Even you can take the edge, you can grab it like this also. Now if you are finding any difficulty to place it like this rotation, and try to rotate it little bit like this now. Okay, select this one. First movement we want it, first movement should be done, then slightly rotation to be done, and select this one, again move, select this one and try to move it, and still we want it here now, over here. Second point should be here, third point should be here, and we can see right now we got the shape. Done. This is the first information. Why? Because till here we get this option light, as we can see, but whereas this one it will be flat only, this portion. Now from here we need to create the inside portion, this inside portion. So for inside portion again we need to have a plane again on this one. Now take the plane tool again. Okay, draw the plane on this area. Now again, so once I'll change the color. So click here and change the color to some other color, so which is clearly visible for you. Right click on this one, convert to editable poly. Okay, select this vertices and try to grab these points over here now. So we have done this with this one. Now take this edge tool. Now extrude this one once. Okay, use extrude option. Okay, right click on this one and try to grab it and try to move this one and place it over here now. Over here right now. Or else whichever nearer to you, but this is the option where I want to place my object here. Now as if we have done this one, so we need this 1, 2, 3, 4 edges are there. First we'll connect it, then we'll block that one. Okay, now right now this is okay. Now properly so blend this one now, select this one now, try to keep it here only, try to place it little bit square on this area over here right now. Similarly over here we need to grab it, and proper placement is required here now. Okay, and this one has to be placed properly, and this is okay right now, we can see. Okay, similarly this point has to go down, but right now we are having this vertex over here. Anyhow we'll change this one now. Okay, now it is done. Right click on this one, go to the edges mode, select this edge. Now click on the ring option, this one. What happened now? Only this portion is selected. Now click here to select this all whatever lines on this one. Now create a connect option and one line over here. That's it. Vertex mode, and try to select this vertex and grab it here and try to place it properly on this one. Okay, right now it is done. Now what we need to do, we need to have edges on this one. Select this one, again ring, and try to connect it at least 3 points on this one. Okay, now take this vertex mode, select this vertex and grab it and place it over here now. First one. Second placement will come near to this one, and third placement will come over here now. Then bring it here and try to project it. Okay, now it should be little round on this area. So it should be round like this, it should be round like this, it should be round like this. Okay, as if we have done this one. Now let me move this one properly in the center. Right now we have done with this one now. Okay, now deactivate this object. Right now we can see we have done with this. Select this both. Now first of all, Alt W and go into the perspective mode and check it whether it is in front or back. Okay, now we can see it is going back side here now. So right now this is in front and this is in back side right now. Can you see? Yes. Now what we need to do, we need to connect this one. Before connection, what I want now, this vertexes, select these two vertexes and try to send little back side on this one. Okay, it should be little straight on this one now. Accept it. Now right now we want to connect this both now. So what we need to do, deactivate this one. Okay, select this object, either any one object, go to the option called attach here. Okay, click the attachment option and go and click the second object to attach it. First select one object and go and click the what's it attach option, then click here now, then deactivate this one. Why? Because my attachment is completed. Now I need to bridge this one now. Come back to the perspective mode. What I need to select here now, I need to select this edges here. So go to this option, edges and faces. Right now I don't want to disturb this one. Why? Because it is square only. Otherwise you can select this both and you can make a copy of this one. Means so I want to connect this one now. Select this two. One more is left hand. So we need one more edge in this area. So select this one. Click the ring option in this one. Only one we need it. So right click on this one and to have one option and try to grab it and properly place according to this one now. Okay, select this one. Sorry, 1 second, we'll go to the side. So adjustment purpose. Okay, we have not set properly. Now let me select this option and try to grab it and try to place it like this. Select this one and move. Select this one and move. Select this one and try to blend the shape properly. Okay, remove this whatever selected portion is there, alt and remove the selection. Now it is done. Okay, as if we have added this one and we have completed this one. Now select this one now. What we need to have, we need to have a bridge option this one. Select this edge 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Similarly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 option. Now use the option called bridge in this one. It has bridged it. Okay, once it is done, click OK to accept. Now what happened now, it has created a normal bridge. Now we can see, sorry. One second, let me move this one up here. Select this one and select this one and try to grab it up here. Okay, like this it should be now. But right now this should be up, but so we don't want this one should be up, it should go down actually. Okay, otherwise we need to send this one down here now. So what I'm doing, I'm taking the edge on this one, select this edge. Okay, now use the option called ring on this, under this one, and connect one line in between now. Only one line I want to connect it. Now as if it is selected now, okay, try to project it down, okay, and towards right side on this one now, for having a little depth in this now. Okay, now deactivate and see this one now. Now apply the turbo smooth and see. Okay, so what we have done, we have added one line in between now. Okay, so select this one again. So this portion is done, but we want to attach this one over here now. So we don't have any line in between now, because here you can see this line is there. Okay, now if you move this one now, right now if it is not connecting like this, if it is connecting in this way, now if it is connecting like this, so what will happen now, it will get triangle on this one. Okay, or else if I am keeping like this, I need one more edge on this side. Why? Because it is getting closed over here now. Why? Because it is empty here, I cannot close it here now. I need one line over here now. So what I am doing, I am adding a line over here so that it will follow this line. So take this edge tool on this one, select this edge, only one line I want it. In place of this one, what I am using the cut option on this one, because I need point from here, second point I need over here now. Press enter or right click on this one and go to the move tool now. Right now we got one edge on this, one vertex we can say. Select these two portions and go to the option called collapse on this one. అటాచ్ ఆబ్జెక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు, వెల్డ్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. ఇప్పుడు చూపిస్తాం మీకు. నా ఎగ్జాంపుల్, ఐ కెనాట్ మూవ్ దిస్ వన్, బట్ రాదర్ దెన్ దిస్ వన్ ట్రై టు మూవ్ వెరీ క్లోజ్ టు దిస్ వన్ అండ్ సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ టూ అండ్ యూజ్ ద ఆప్షన్ కాల్డ్ వెల్డ్ ఆర్ అటాచ్, ఎనీ వన్ ఆప్షన్. రైట్ నౌ వెల్డ్ ఈజ్ ఆల్సో నాట్ డూయింగ్ అండ్ కొలాప్స్ ఆప్షన్, నౌ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ అటాచ్ దిస్. నియర్ ఉండాలి, గ్యాప్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటే అదే దూరం ఉంటే తీసుకోదు గ్యాప్ అని. నౌ సెలెక్ట్ దిస్ టూ పోర్షన్ అండ్ కొలాప్స్ ఇట్ అగైన్. Collapse option and select these two and say collapse on this one. Right now we have done. Now as if we are having 1 2, so what we need to do, when we need to connect this one over here now. Okay, we need to connect separately on this one now. Let me see this one. So avuleda appude connection kada. Okay, now what I have done now, I have connected this one now. So right now one is getting connected. What about the other line now? Either I need to connect like this, otherwise I need to connect it like this. Any one option I need to take it first. So let me first so let's continue this one. Then we'll do this adjustment, whatever adjustment we want. We'll do this later on. Just let me select these points 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and 8 now. Why? Because you can see right now we don't have any depth in this now, so we need one side little bit more depth in this now. From the two side, from this side and this side also slightly it should be have a little gap in this now. Select this one and apply turbo smooth and we can see the result here now. And you can see small depth we are having in this object now. Select this one, go to this option again, select this vertices mode and try to properly organize this one. Maybe right now it is having two vertices here. Simple option, you can see right now. Maybe we will select and see it is only one. So select these two and collapse it again. So it will have only one vertex in this. Try to organize this properly also. Let me see by rotating. Okay, it should be little bit more deep. So I will move this little deep on this one. Now we can see. Okay, slightly it should be little depth in this also, slightly. Now again we can see we are having some extrude. Whenever you are extruding this one, so you will be having separate one extra edge on this one. So use control delete option for deleting this one. Now select this one edge. Maybe you are having two vertices on this one now. Okay, now here we have one vertex. Now select these two and collapse it again. It has got collapsed. Now one more place we need to check it whether we are having any extra vertex. No, right now we don't have now. So as if we have done this one now, so we need to connect either this one or this one. So 1 2 3 4 5 edges will be having on this 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, let's see where we can connect this one. Just let me select this one now. Okay, use edges on this one now. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6 option this one and click the edge option this one. Again extrude. Okay, right click on this one to have a zero value, accept it and try to move down in this now. Okay, now this is going to get and connected here. So one second, let me one we need to delete it. Sorry, maybe by mistake I have connected in other line. Extrude option in this one. Okay, accept it and try to move this one and organize here. Okay, select this one and try to merge these two now. Vertex mode and try to select these two vertex. One second, let me see. Can you see now? Only one edge we are having. Let me select this edge and see whether we are having any extra. Yes. So what we need to do? We need to select this point and delete it first. Now select this line also and delete from this option now. Select this one vertex mode and check it whether we are having any extra vertex over here now. select these two and collapse it first, because this is a problem with the Max actually. Whenever you are selecting this edge, it will assume that this is also one edge to be made a surface out of this one. Now just check it first, then do the modifications. Oh, 1 second, what happened? Yeah, so now collapse this one also. Right now we can see this is getting collapsed, and try to move up. Okay, select this point. Hello? नहीं अभी नहीं, क्लास में होगी, क्लास के बाद। हाँ, चलो तो क्लास में बात करते हैं। Okay, now see one more edge we are having this one. So whenever you are doing this one, try to be careful whenever you are doing this one. Select this one, move it down. Okay, and what we need to do, we need to delete the face first. Okay, delete normal and go and select the vertex and check. We will be having two vertices over here now. Select this one and collapse it. Okay, select this one and try to move, and this edge and this vertex should be merged again. Okay, and try to move it and properly organize this one now. Similarly, this one and this one will get merged again, and try to properly manipulate it. So like this. Oh. Select this one and delete. Okay, and sometime if you don't want to merge this one, select this edge, control backspace to remove that line on this one. Right now we can see, maybe we'll select this one and see any other extra vertex. So yeah, now select this one. Now try to move up and properly organize. Right now it has not merged. Select these two and merge it again. Collapse and try to move up here properly. Okay, now this edge will go and merge on this side. 1 second. Try to move this one and try to merge on this area right now. So we got a square option this one. Select these two. Okay, 1 second, let me select these two and collapse on this one. So what we got proper information, and drag it down and try to move it backside here. Select this one and try to move it backside on this one. So we don't have one line over here, we need to have one line on this side now. What to do? Cut option, connect one line over here to here on this one. Right click to disconnect. Okay, select this vertex and see whether it is connected or not. Similarly, this side also we need to see whether it is connected or not. See here now. Okay, so now then, so let's apply the turbo smooth and see the result here. Okay, and this side we need to connect again on this one. Now select this one, go to the edge mode again. Right now we can see 4 vertices we are having. We need to connect these two over here now. Which one? These two. Select and collapse. Now select and collapse, and this side also select these two and collapse also. Right now we have done with this one. Okay, now next portion after this one, second level. So before this one, we'll close this one now. Okay, select these two edges, bridge options. So the bridge option is connected and done on this one. So deactivate this and check it once. Right now we can see here, but here we can see a small dip we are having in this area. So what we need to do, select this portion and try to take the polygon option in this one. Right now we are having a polygon. Now if you want more depth in this one, so we need to move down little bit on this. Okay, just we are not extruding this one, just we are moving back and we are making that depth in this now. Can you see? Okay, this line we need to move up again. This area we can see now we are having slightly some depth in this now. Okay, now when you create this one, automatically you come to know how much depth we are having. A little bit more we need to increase it. Select this one first again edge mode on this one. So we need to extrude this level now. 1, Now 1 2 3 4, so this 4 will connect again on this one, so extrude from here. Now 1 2 3 4 5 6, extrude. Okay, and try to move down in this area. Okay, now as if this point will connect it over here right now, these two vertices. Okay, connect it. Okay, collapse on this one. So right now it has collapsed, and this one will go little inside this portion now. So for making close on this one, so this one will go again inside this portion. Okay, now bring it here now, this outside little bit, and try to bring it here. Try to place on this area now. Select these two edges and collapse again on this one. One minute. This area is okay, but again this one. One minute. We'll extrude here also. हाँ नहीं, उसको अभी एक और एक जो सो कनेक्शन कर रहा हूँ मैं. 1 minute. Now one more option we are having in this one, so I'm undoing this one now. Control Z. Now go back to the vertex mode, and we can see still we are connected in this one. Right now it is done. Right now we have done with this one. So what we need to do, we need to add one edge on this side now, because this will go and connect it here on this one. Now we need one more vertex to connect here in this one now. Okay, so select this edge now on this area. Okay, so use extrude option again on this area. Okay, bring it down a little bit. Okay, and take this vertexes and bring these vertexes on and attach it on this one. 1 second. Move it here and move it towards this direction. And this one will go a little up in this now. Here you will be having a small block of hole, and this one will come and connect it here in this area. Little bit tricky over here now. Okay, and try to balance the shape properly on this one. We are having one more polygon here. Let me delete this one first. Okay, vertex, control backspace to delete this vertex. Now let me see any other extra vertex. No, right now we can see this one and this one we need to merge. This to select it and collapse it, and try to move it properly, and try to organize this one like this. So these two, make selection of these two and collapse it again on this one. Right now this is the surface, slightly move it up and try to balance the shape in this. Okay, and this one slightly move down and little inside this one. Okay, now we need to extrude this one, and we need to connect it over here, and we'll go down here. Let me see once. Right now we can see the shape will come like this, and we need to close this hole here now. Now go to the edges mode on this one, select this one and this one. And bridge option on this one. Okay, deactivate this. Now we can see this information. Okay, and more deep we need it in this now. 1 second, let me see what happened now. Maybe some polygons, we are having extra polygons that we need to see, and we need to delete it. Okay, select this polygon and delete it. Select this and collapse. Right now just move it down here. Why? Because we'll be having more depth in this now, so we can move it down in this area. Okay, and go to the turbo smooth and apply this. We can see right now. Okay, now here we need to move up a little bit so that we will be having more depth in this now. Let's go to the bottom portion and connect it now. Slightly here we have a little trick over here now. Try to project it properly on this one now. Let me keep it as it is. Let me connect it later on. We'll create edge, and we'll continue this one. Okay. Now come back in this now, over this side now, vertex mode, and try to organize this one perfectly on this area now. Now what happened now, this one, everything will become flat on this area now. Everything will become normal in this area, but immediately you should not do. Right now it will be down only, no need to disturb this one. Select this both and try to move it towards right side. Right now this level will go down, so what happened now, slightly we need to bring it down from here also. 1 minute. Okay, now let's go with the side view now. Okay, from the side view we will modify this one now. Okay, so select this portion and go to the vertex mode and try to select this one and try to bring it over here now. And similarly one more point is there over here. Select this vertex from here. Okay, try to move this one and properly organize this one. Okay, everything is okay, only just we need to make it this one as in flat on this one. Now take these edges 1, 2, 3, 4, okay, and 5 here now. Take this one and extrude till here also. Okay, so now use extrude option and accept it and try to move it down here and this side now. Directly we can move it and place it like this. So what else we need now? We need to select these edges and see whether we are having any extra option in this one or not. See what happened now? We got a extra polygon in this one. Select this polygon, delete first. Select this vertex and move it and try to club these two. Collapse it on this one. Okay, and try to organize properly also. Right now we have done with this one, so select this portion and place it like this, select this portion and place it like this, select this one and move it. This one we need to make it rounding here, this one, this area. Okay, and try to bring this point and little closer to this one and try to move this one little bit like this. Now try to organize this all lines properly also. We need more lines to be added in this now, don't worry. Okay, we have done with this one. Then what we need to do, we need to add more lines in this area. Select this one and click the ring option and apply connection here now. At least 2 lines we need to connect it here now. So I'll increase these 2 lines, accept it. Now apply this vertices. Try to balance this shape over here now. ये क्या होगा, ये this one will go and connect it here. Okay, and try to move this one and organize properly for the shape and as well as smoothness. Now bring it and try to make it little smooth in this area now. Okay, now sometime if it is going up and down also, try to balance it properly. Okay, now it is done. Now example, this one slightly we need to move up here. Okay, and properly each and every line you need to make it proper now. Okay, the flow is not matching, we need to match the flow now. See here now, this point is there, try to adjust this point and this one will go over here and connect it like this. Okay, everything should be in this one only, chords only. ప్రాపర్గా ప్లేస్ చేసుకోండి. ప్రాపర్ ప్లేస్మెంట్ విల్ హెల్ప్ యూ నౌ. This one will come and connect it here on this one. Select this two and try to move this one and organize it. Now bring it and try to organize like this. And properly organize each and every line now. See, whatever lines which are going up and down, organize it. Once it is done, now apply this one and see. Okay, now this is done. Okay, and we need to connect it here now. This one will go and connect it here in this area now. Select first. Okay, now edge mode on this one. Select this edges. Right now where it is connecting now, this one. Now either it is connecting here or it is connecting here. We need to see this one and we need to organize it now. Select this first one and let me select the second one and try to select this one and this one over here now. Okay, we need to connect these two now. So go to the bridge option and connect it on this, and we need more segments in between now. So I am taking approximately 3 segments on this one. Okay, now take this vertexes and properly organize now. Okay, now see this one. Now let's go to the side view. Why? Because from the side view we can do easily on this one. Select this all and try to move this left side now. Okay, now move this point and try to organize here, over here now. Now come back into the perspective and see this. Right now this is going down. Let me move this up. Whenever you drag from the middle one, so it will happen like this. So whenever you are doing this one properly, make a note and try to organize properly on this. Okay, and here it should go down, these 3 points. Remove this, whichever selected portion is there. Alt and remove. this portion and try to bring it little down on this area, and similarly this also. Just minor, that's it. Now it is done. Now we can see right now it is going like this. Select this portion and try to connect these two vertices, collapse it. Now we got this information, and bring this little down on this area. Little up, why? Because it is too deep. Okay, now we need to extrude one more option in this one. So why? Because this one will go and connect it on this area now. One second, let me move this little right. ఇది ఇక్కడ వెళ్ళి కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది ఇలా ఇక్కడ ఈ 2 points. అయితే ఎన్ని పాయింట్స్ ఉన్నాయి మనకు? 1, 2 and 3. One more edge we need it on this side now, because the edges are less. Okay, I'll add one line on this one. So go to the edge mode, select this edge and ring option and try to connect it on this side. Once you click this one, only one line we need to connect it. Right click on this one, accept it. So what happened now? Now you can see this edge is getting connected here, second one, and then third one is connecting over here now. Select this all edges. One second. Edge mode, select this edge, select this edge, then second edge again. Okay, connect the second edge, then third edge, connect the third edge on this. What happened? Yeah. So we need we have taken a little extra one separately, so unwanted now we can say. So I'll select and delete it. Then I have taken this one, so double click and control backspace to remove this option. Control backspace, if you use it, what happen? You don't find any vertexes in this one now. Select this edge now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 on this one. Okay, now let's go and use the bridge option this one. So we don't need any segments and all, just I need to adjust this one now finally. So what I'll do, I'll select these edges on this one, select these two edges and bring it down on this area. Okay, not immediately, slightly slowly it should go and down in this area. Okay, this one will go more down in this area now, for depth purpose we can say. Okay, and let me select this one. Now how many edges we need it over here now? You can see right now we have connected this one, but we don't have any segments on this one to merge it now. Okay, ikkada segment save levu, either we need to connect it here, otherwise we need to connect it on this side now. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll delete one line on this one. So control backspace to delete one line, because we want to reduce the lining on all this one. So move it down. Now this one will balance, otherwise if you delete this one also, you will see like this. Okay, select this point. Okay, and try to move down this side, move it down in this area. Okay, select this vertex on this area. This one has to go up here. And properly organize this one. Why? Because the lines are little slightly some disturbed in the lines. Try to organize this one. You can see it is too deep. Select this all. Try to move up a little bit. This minor portion should be there, and this one will come up again more on this area. Now make selection. select these 2 points and collapse it first. Let's see if it is needed, we'll increase the line on this one. Okay, just organize it properly. Okay, and more we need it on this side. One second. Just I'm moving this left side, little bit left, okay, for balancing the proper shaping on now. Right now, this is how it should be. But what happened now? This we are having a triangle on this one now. Okay, so the triangle has to be cleared actually. Okay, so triangle should not be there in this one. So what I'll do? Later I'll connect it one more time. One second. This one is okay. Correct it is. Bridge option again. Try to connect it. No lines are needed in this one, so go to the connection and remove this and try to connect it one line also. Okay, try to bring it down and try to move it towards right side also. Okay, and this one has to go a little left on this, so slightly it should be up here in this now. Okay, now we need what's it, bridge on this area now. Try to move it and try to organize this one completely on this one. So now go to the side view and make it round shape on this area now. Now let me select and move. Now okay, each and every line properly organize it. Okay, so everything is okay. Finally we need one more option now. Double click on this one. So what happened now, it is going down like this now. So select these edges now, come back into the perspective mode. Right now we can see. One minute, one more we need it over here now. One second guys, just a minute, let me move this up a little bit more. So why? Because one edge we need it on this side, so take this edge option and try to extrude this one now. Only one line we want it over here now. So why? Because this will go and connect it, so this will attach on this area now. Select these two, collapse, and select these two now. Select these two and collapse it over here. Okay, and this one will go down and try to align it like this. Okay, like this it should be, and this one will come little again to the closer to this one now. Okay, try to move up a little bit. Now this one will go little left side of this one. Oh, one polygon is there. Okay, so I deleted this one. Now select this one and try to move up little right side. Okay, ये ऐसा आके connect हो जाएगा. This one will connect it like this now, little up. It is perfect now. Only one problem is there. That is one triangle we are having. That triangle has to be cleared on this one now. Okay, all the lines are connected. Now double click on this one. Otherwise, select this individual option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 option and try to extrude this one down here now. Extrude option, accept it and try to move it down in this area now, like this. Zoom on this area. Okay, and little decrease, we don't want this much of depth, we need slightly some depth in this one, and scale it. Scale this one. Now once it is scaled, now see how it is looking like in this one. Now one second, I'll remove this edges and faces so that you can see right now. In this area it will look like some depth we need it over here. Why? Because here we have much depth, here we don't have much depth, but we'll apply now. So let's go to the vertexes now. Come to the side view, try to organize once again over here now. Move tool and organize it. Okay, yes. Let me select the vertex once. Right now we are having vertexes open. Now select this all and collapse it. Okay, whenever you are having extra vertex and try to check and close it. That's it. Done. Now select this again edges on this one and try to move up. Why? Because slightly we are having more depth in this one. We need one more extrude now on this one. Okay, extrude and accept it. Now scale this one to closer to this one. Oh, 1 second. Everywhere we are having. Now then scale it now. What happened? Okay, it is open actually. 1 second. Okay, take the edge. Okay, double click. Sorry, 1 second. Maybe some opening is there still. Let me select and scale it again and try to make it more closer to this one. Okay, and try to move this one left and this side also. of a problem ఉంది. One more option is there. Okay, now let's take the smoothness and see this. One more place we are having some problem. Let's see what is this. ये actually Redis Max का problem है वो. So it will create one face whenever we are creating anything else. Let me select one. Yeah, one more is there. Opening. Select these two and collapse it. That's the reason they don't use in the gaming and all. They don't use this one. Oh, sorry, gaming they use. They don't use in the movies. Okay, now let me check once. Apply smoothness. Now we need small details in this. Oh, what happened here? One more opening is there. Let's see what is this. Okay, just take it wherever it is showing something. Maybe something opening is there and some faces are extra faces are available. You can see right now. Select and collapse it. It is okay. Now on this side we need to check any opening. No. No. Let me apply now. Still one way. Now we can see. Okay. Now this hole will go so means sometime deeper and sometimes smaller we can create it, but this kind of surface will make it move this side now. Okay, and some depth what we see here now, that we need to create it now. Okay, now let's go to the one second. Let's go to the front view on this one. Sorry, left view. Okay, now come back to the perspective now on this one. Edges and faces on this side. Okay, select this edges on this side and try to apply perfect what do you say, sharpness or height we can say on this one. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and try to move up for having a more depth in this now. We can see right now. Okay, so later on you have to do this one, and one more edge we needed. This one has to move little up in this now for having a more depth, and take this vertex because slightly it is in more inside this side. Okay, and this side will go down here now. Okay, and this side will come little up. Okay, this one will go up and like this. Now accept it and apply this one now. So can you see? Okay, and this side also proper lines we need to connect it on this side also, because you can see here this one. Here we need to move up here now. Select this again edge or vertex we can say. Sometime if the edges are not perfect, now move this here inside. So I am creating a depth in this now. That's it. If you need more depth, right, left. That's it. Applies. Can you see now? Okay, finally one more option that we need to do it here. This one second, let me see one sharp edge we are having over here. Let's see what happened now. Now you can see the lines are overlapping in this one. Why? Because you can see too much of depth in this. move up little left side. Vertex I'll take it. Final corrections what we have to do in this one. Done. Okay, so turbo smooth and we can see that side. Okay, now what we need now, finally this ear backside portion, what we have to create it now. Select this one and go to the edge mode. Okay, double click on this complete edge. Right now it is going and connecting over here now. We don't want connection here now. Alt N, remove the connection from here and try to connect this area now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, all this we need to see. Okay, no other vertexes are selected in this one. Now use extrude option again. Okay, accept it and try to move backside in this one. First one. Okay, then one more extrude on this one. Okay, again you can increase the value, otherwise right click on this one, accept it and move it inside first and then scale it from the center. Okay, and more inside this one. Lines properly organize cheyalani. Okay, now we can see like this. Okay, now apply the turbo smooth. What happened now, we can see the ear portion little round on this area now. Okay, so like this we need to apply this one. Okay, and this one, okay, as if we have not created that much of depth, if you want we can create that depth over here now. Now select this portion and try to move and organize. Move tool. Now if you want more spacing and all, if you want you can do this one now. If you want you can add one more line on this one. Why? Because here we are having little stretch on this one. Stretch ఉంది కదా, stretch ఉన్నప్పుడు మళ్ళీ ఇంకో edge add చేసుకోవచ్చు. Select this one and ring option in this one. Connect it one line on this area. One line on this. Why? Because for balancing the smoothness. ఇది ఫైనల్ ఆప్షన్ అన్నమాట. ఇవన్నీ ఫైనల్ మనం ఎక్కడెక్కడ మనకు తక్కువ అనిపిస్తే అక్కడ అప్లై చేసుకోవచ్చు. I'll go to the side now from this one. And try to move this one. Why? Because we are seeing some small gap in between actually. That's the reason I am expanding this one to have a little larger area on this one. And this one also we can make it little like this in place of this one, round we can say. Okay, now once it is done you can see right now. Okay, done. So this is how the ear portion can be created. A small lines we are having slightly some difference in this now. Let's see what is the difference here. Can you see here now? Now this edge should not be like this. Why? Because it should go a little flat from here now. Okay, and this vertexes has to come down here. Why? Because it is too high things. Okay, done. Done. So like this we need to create an ear portion also. Okay, later what we do, we connect only these lines. We have inside portion, we don't connect this one. Last option is what we say, we select this all edges, we select this all edges on this one double click on these edges and close this option. Otherwise, 1 second. Chamfer option we can click. 1 second, not chamfer, is going outside. Otherwise we can bridge it now. These two, okay, 1 2, okay, bridge it into this one now. Select this edge and this edge. Only one we are having extra. We need to connect one more edge on this side if you want to balance this one now. So ring option and connect one point over here to balance the shape actually. Okay, select these two and select these two and bridge it. Okay, and we need 2 segments on this one, so 2 segments will do this one now. Select these vertices and collapse it. Done. The area also got closed, but we need to see that it should be applied properly in this now. Okay, అది కనిపించదు జనరల్గా చూపిస్తున్నాం ఎందుకంటే మనకి ఇంకా డెప్త్ ఉంది ఇక్కడ, ఇంత ఈజీ ఇక్కడ దాకా తీసుకెళ్ళొచ్చు మనం. Now where it is exactly, you can see where it is. When you go to the wireframe, you can see still it is here only. Till here we can take it. Then we can close this. Clear? Okay, na? 1 second. Let me go to the front option. Left. Okay, and this is what perspective. This is what front option, and this is what top option. You can see. Okay. సో ట్రై టు బిల్డ్ ద షేప్. కొంచెం కాంప్లికేట్ ఉంటుంది. ఓకే, ఇవి తీసుకురావడానికి ఫస్ట్ ఈ లేయర్స్ ఉన్నాయి కదా, ఫస్ట్ లేయర్, దెన్ సెకండ్ లేయర్, థర్డ్ లేయర్. ఓకే, ప్రాపర్గా సెట్ చేసుకోండి. ఇంకోటి ఈ లైన్ వచ్చి ఇక్కడ డీప్ ఉంది కదా, ఇక్కడ కనెక్ట్ అవుతుంది. ఓకే, రైట్. సో విల్ సీ దిస్ ఇన్ కమింగ్ అప్ క్లాస్. విల్ అటాచ్, సో విల్ కంప్లీట్, ఫేస్ ఈస్ కంప్లీటెడ్. వీ నీడ్ టు క్రియేట్ ఏ హోల్ వేర్ వీ నీడ్ దిస్ ఇయర్ టు బి అటాచ్డ్ ఆన్ దిస్. ఓకే, so generally ear is separately created. Okay, we don't so get it as nose, mouth మనం చేసాం కదా, ఐస్ లాగా ఇలా అవ్వదు, సపరేట్ ఉంటుంది. బట్ ఐ విల్ షో యూ ఐస్, నోస్ అండ్ మౌత్ ఇన్ ద కమింగ్ అప్ క్లాస్ సెపరేట్లీ. డిడ్ ఐ షో యూ లాస్ట్ టైం? ఐస్ చూపించాను కదా, నోస్ అయిపోయిందా? సపరేట్. అయితే మనకి ఇంకా మౌత్ సపరేట్ చేయాలంతే. ఓకే, ఐ విల్ షో యూ మౌత్ సెపరేట్లీ. దెన్ వాట్ విల్ డూ, విల్ కనెక్ట్ దిస్ ఇయర్ టు ద మెయిన్ ఫేస్. Okay, then we'll go to the body section then. Okay, right. And one more